Brandy. I'm super excited to show you guys how to put items for sale on a map. So you'll use the map module, you'll need to upload the image, possibly the PDF, like we've shown you in the previous video. Build your categories and then start dropping your pins. And I'm going to take it from here and show you what you do when you're adding the pins and selecting the products, and then also come back to what these categories mean for your pins. So I'm going to click on the ellipses and select place pins. And I'm going to get to drop pins onto my page as I'd like. So you just start clicking to drop the pins. If you've already got pins on, you can edit them. But let's say I'm going to build booth 403, 402, and 401, right? Really quickly before I get too deep, you can use this for literally anything. If you're selling public space in a town square, if you're selling a gala table, if you are, trying to promote your horse stalls, people can rent those by doing this feature. Anyhow, I'm going to drop all the pins for that particular category onto the map, and we'll click edit, and we'll say that this pin is for sale. Now, I believe I've already built a product, and okay, not finding that just yet, so let me go ahead and find that over here. I just remembered I had it set up as vendor booth registration. Okay, so we can click edit to make sure that everything on this product is set up correctly. You could give it a website description. The cost is $600. There's only 7 available, so you want to be selective of, how many pins you might be dropping for this particular product. But okay, that's selecting the product. Now I can give this particular space a name so that whenever the user purchases this particular vendor booth registration, for instance, it could say booth number, now I can't remember where I dropped it. I think it was 403. Now, right now, when I'm building this pin, I can say that it's still available, or I can mark it as sold. So I'm going to click save and close. And sure enough, I think that I did mark that on 403. Let's see. Yeah, I did. So you could go through the same process, edit 402, add the product for sale, or now that we've got, let's say we're going to use the exact same product in all of these, we could have done it this way, where we drop the pin once with the product and click copy, and I say, yeah, my sales are done. So now I'm going to drop it for 406 and 413. All right, then I'm going to say I'm finished copying. I'm going to hover over this booth because now I need to change the name to 406, right? Okay, hopefully you're following. Of course, your coach can walk you through this as you need, step by step, but that is adding, you should already have the products built. There's definitely some videos specifically for how to build products. And once you've dropped the pins and added the products and maybe given that specific space a name, then you're good to go. And what you want to come back and do is edit the category, because all of these pins can function a specific way for post-purchase, okay? So what can happen is a number of things. Let's say someone buys that booth number 403. You can just say, remove the pin when that product has been sold. Or you can say, leave the pin there, but mark it as sold, display as purchased. Or let's say you are doing like a fundraising type event or a trade show booth, applications and registrations, and you do want the name to be visible. So like everybody wants the booth by the Sapphire booth. So when Sapphire buys their booth, it could say already purchased by Sapphire. So give me just a second and I'll show you guys what that looks like on the customer site. Okay, so I just went in and bought booth 403 for Sapphire, and now you can see that vendor booth registration, that's the product name, booth number 403 was the space name, and that Sapphire is the one who has purchased it. Now, if it hasn't been purchased yet, a little dollar symbol will be there with the interior, whatever the name of that booth is. So let's say that number 406 we were ready to buy. Your customer will click buy now, and if you had that display name feature selected, they would need to type in their name here. So let's say that I'm buying a table for a gala. I would say display name, Brandy Jo Riley, and then I could check out whenever I'm ready, and then that would mark this particular item as sold with my name. So that's selling from a map. If you have a multi-day event, that people could rent a stall in a different location for different days, you're going to want to build a map for each day. But let's say that you can rent a particular space consecutively, it's just a one-time event, then you'll be able to sell it just like this right here from the map module. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys enjoy this and take advantage of it. We would love to see you use this successfully. Thanks so much.